Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Satisfactory with Pancake the Paladin. I think this is episode 40, which is very exciting. We're back at the home base again to a quick check-in to see what we get on our calendar. Fair coffee first. Find our number 3. We've already done 1. We've already done 2. Pretty sure I saw 3 the other day whenever we first started. There we go. Ooh. What is this?
There is no escaping the Fixmas spirit with this red ornament belt gun trinket. It can be equipped at the lockers in the hub.
Ah. Wow, I can't think of what buttons do anything. Nice. Anyway, last time we got everything in place and ready for what will be a not insane person's way to make 4,800 iron, nope, 4,800 copper ingots per minute by bringing in all of the copper in the Dune Desert. And we cleaned up our water situation at the mega base a little bit. We gathered lots of presents. And now we go back over to the main base. Nope, this is the main base. I keep calling it the main base. It's not the main base. We go back over to the mega base to check out how we're going to divvy up the copper and the 1280 water per minute that will go into our 52 different refineries. Definitely not a crazy person. But as promised, between times, I did go ahead and get the other line out. And we already did run out of our ingots back here that we already had that I said, surely that'll last a while. Surely didn't. So that's now out of the way, present. Speaking of presents, if you're wondering why my health is so low, because I jumped off the side here and I was like, my hover pack will carry me. And it didn't. Got the present though. It's like, I got that one, baby. So now we need to get our water to here. I did realize that we do have this 120 water coming over already. So we don't need 1280 anymore. We only need 1160. And so these, let's see, they're going to take 25 water. Oh, man. .8. Well, we didn't need a full 52. Right? So we could turn one of these into where it only needs our extra 20 water. That would make things a little easier. Right? Yeah. Now this first one only needs 30 ore and 20 water. So with 120 water, this first one will go to 5 machines. Let's just go ahead and get that in place. We'll go to these first 5. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5. And it is a Mark 1. The other ones will all be Mark 2s. And then now for my thought process on how we're going to divvy out the ore, is I think we'll actually kind of come at it from both sides. Because again, it's 1920 divided by 780. Right? Is that right? 2.5 lines. So we need to combine these 360, all of these into lines that support 780. But we won't worry about that yet. First, we're doing water. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of this. Our water is now here. And boys, it's going to be a lot of water. So it's in the middle here. So if I do... Oh yeah, I found a ma'am on the way. Do horizontal to vertical where it goes this... Let's see. Where it goes this way. And then it'll come down the middle here. Now I want straight mode. And then we'll have a glitter junction guy. Need to be able to see at each of the spots. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then horizontal to vertical mode again. As it goes up here. And as per usual, a sloshing. Oh, I don't think we'll be able to have room for a sloshing thing because there's going to be just more machines right here. So I guess then it's a hope for the best. I don't know if we need a pump here, but we're getting a pump here. And this one had power from here. There's probably going to be a good number of pumps that come up. So now we need, it was 1280 minus 11, nope, minus 120. We need 1160. So that should just be 2 water thingies, water pumps for everything else. Hold on, wait. What was it? 1160. That doesn't go into 25 nicely. Does it? So maybe we just do an even 1300. And if we have extra water pushing up, we have extra water. Oh, that doesn't go up either. Wait. Hold on. 1280 minus 120 is 1160. So I guess we just do 1200 anyway and send it on up. So 2 more fully overclocked hype machines, water thingies, water extractors. Is that just... It's 4 more. It's 4 more. It's 4 more. Don't be silly, pancake. Meet in the middle, please, right here. And if I overclock you all the way, it's 300. And we need 1200. Which is fine with me. So then we have... I think I have a blueprint for this. I have a 2x2. I don't have a 2x1. That's, is that necessary? No, it's not necessary. We don't need a 2x1 blueprint. What I do need, though, is just something you can do for whenever you're needing to have... Let's see, let's go up. No. When you're needing to have a spot to link up these things, water extractors, you can just pour here. Or was that second one fine? The second one was actually fine. You can have a spot where you can set your like conjunctures or whatever the word is. Junctures, not conjunctures. This isn't junction out here. A spot to have your junctions with some foundations like this. And then when you put it out there, give me straight mode. And then whenever you're done, like so, I want you to go over. Is that gonna work? I don't know if that's gonna work. What I want, here, let's just see if this will work then. Stackable pipeline supports right here. I don't know if this is too long though. Oh, it's not. And then when you're done, you just get rid of these foundations you had. There's not these weird random floating foundations out here. And there you go. Now the real question is, how are these going to get divided out evenly? Let's go ahead and run them up and at least get them underneath. Present. Present. Present, present. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, another one. I love Fixmas. Anyway, I'll run them up underneath. Oh gosh, there's more. I will run them up underneath, he says for the 43rd time. And then we can figure out how they will go up to the next row and how it's going to be divided out evenly. Okay. Okay, we're running up. And I did the math and I realized at 600 a minute, divided out into 25, that means one of these can feed 24. And this top row is two rows of 12, which you math whizzes out there would know is a happy 24. Now, if we do oh, I hate that it does this. Oh, goodness. Run this to horizontal to vertical to here. You straight. No, you're off kilter just a bit. Like so. And then do no, I missed straight mode. Why is that an invalid shape? If I just run it to here, then is it valid? I don't know why that was the case. And then we need to put another pump, I think, right here. Mark II pump. Because this is going to run all the way up here. Ooh, wait. No, we're not going to go underneath. We're not going to go underneath because since these are all half scooch, we would have to half scooch all of our like floor supports to come up from underneath. So like these, if I put them here, I would have to, oh, well, this one didn't need half scooched. So you need half scooched? You would need half scooched. So yeah, we're not going to mess with the half scooch. This we can at least run all the way down and make a bunch of splitters. Let's see. Need to make sure we don't stop at a point where it would be a break. Run to here. Let me just put a junction at every one of these. A lot of junctions. And then they will spread out and give the necessary water. Easy peasy. Then for underneath, we'll do similar to what we did for these other pipes. But instead of with a Mark 1 present, we'll do it with a Mark 2. Catch reports the ground challenge. So that's what people do on the internet, is challenges of various things. Run this over. There. Go to straight mode. Oh wow, that's gonna be like right there, huh? Because it would have to be like, this one is going to have it in line with that pipe. Like there. And this one is here on the line. So I guess we put one right in between. This connects to here. Oh, pipe is too short. Not if I do this. Yeah, now what? Straight mode. And horizontal to vertical for this again. And Bob is your uncle. I think a lot of people actually have an Uncle Bob. Just run this all the way down. Whee. And then we do just like we did with the upstairs. Put our junctions in place. And run the water up. Just doing a quick check-in here so we can get our Fixmas Day number 4. If we can find it. There's 5 and ha.
This data cartridge enables the second pair of Fixmas Mantry branches to be unlocked.
Ooh, and a hard drive.
Fixit thought it was being very clever with the layout of this research tree. About as clever as you.
Wow. I'm clever. These aren't. These aren't bad. Iron wire is not bad. I really just need to come through these with that Reddit list and see if there's anything I have in here that's worth doing. But not right now. We can unlock our next thing. Oh, after we get some stuff. Now, I don't know. We're going to get our stuff. We should have a good amount over here. Oh, yeah. That's a good amount of... Oh, yeah. We good. As I was about to start saying... No, don't get the present. As I was about to start saying, we're going to go ahead and unlock this, which is the next level on the Mam tree thingy thing. But we're not going to dive into it yet. I think we'll probably open next episode. If I could get... Excuse me. If I could get up there. Probably open next episode with these 2 ornaments.
The red and blue Fixmas ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter.
Yeah.
Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is.
I don't know that it's that confusing.
Blame the original Fixit Fun engineers. Most
Could
of them
be fun
ended up in
engineers.
jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
Only sued as opposed to... Anyway, let's get a friend. A friend.
You can now make actual snow from gifts.
Quote
And
unquote.
by actual snow, I mean it is constructed from chemical elements. With this actual snow,
Isn't
you can now
snow
make Fixmas snowmen,
made
which are
from
proven to improve pioneer
chemical?
socialization
Okay.
and combat loneliness.
Anyway,
Having too many
we're gonna
snowmen,
start.
however, has proven to be
Just,
detrimental to a pioneer's health.
there we go. Anyway, we're gonna go back over into our copper, and like I said, next time is where we will begin our stuff for ornaments. So I've done a little more than run the water everywhere. I've also run the ore. I haven't turned anything on yet, but that was just a lot of... Also, you can see this has got a nice little cool, I don't know, hill, because it's all sitting on this pipe that we have the bonus pipe to make sure it can come over and get everything. But I went ahead and placed everything for the ore to save you the trouble of having to worry about, hello, just sitting and watching over and over, splitter, 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 merger, splitter, merger, splitter. So what we did is we have 5 of these fellers here that split out into 3 lines. 2 of the lines are 780. So this guy here is taking 60 from this one to give it an even 780, which leaves it with 180 coming out of here, which consequently, or coincidentally rather, is once we combined these two, doing the 360 and 240, that was 600, and we needed 180 more. Hit our 780 to fill our Mark V line belt guy. And wouldn't you know it, this had 180 left, so we ran these over on a... I guess I didn't need to do a Mark 1 and a Mark 2. I just could have done a Mark 3 because there's only 180 left anyway. I'm going to do that. I don't know why I didn't do it before. Get out of here. Oh wow, so many little lines from when I was messing with all the splitters and such. There we go. Anyway, and then this one here, that left us with 360 because we have 1920 coming in, and it's fun. 1920 minus 780 minus 780 is a nice even 360. So this first line of 780 runs down here and fills up 21 machines because of this guy here that we have that only gets 30. And the others, the Mark III, no, the 360, which was actually Mark IV, runs up here and fills up these first 9. Then that other 780 fills up those last, what was it, 7 down below, and then the other 13 up here with a little merger in the middle because for a little bit of overflow from both sides come together to fill up this machine. So now we have 2 things left to do. Turn them on and then route our outputs. Please. So let's go ahead and set some power, shall we? This one's just here so I don't fall. We do want a more official power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's run another one out. Guess I could have done this too, but I don't know. I feel like connecting to power is more important to share than the... That's 5. Okay, so then we come to here. Because as I was saying, I think it's more important to share the turning on as opposed to just all of the splitting splitters, which is just important work. Very boring work, as it turns out. I don't know that anyone is surprised by that. But it's work that needs done. You go to there, and you go to there. And then we'll run a power line up that'll turn on all of these machines, which I am very excited about. We did skip a little bit of adding up power lines just because, again, it is a little on the more boring side. So now we need to connect this out to our big main power line, which is out here next to a present. Here. Oh my gosh, there's 3 presents. 4. I love the presents, man. The presents are a delight. So then we're going to turn this on and we're going to let it run without our outputs connected. So that way, in my head, that will allow us to have some, like, I don't know, let it fill up, basically, is my thought process there. So here we go. I'm interested to see the power. Oh, this isn't connected to the power yet. Let's go. This will tell me, though. It'll add 1,440. And we're at, our max production is 28,000. So we're still good. This is still funky, but that's going to get fixed whenever we do end up having a rocket fuel that we'll be able to make. Here we go. And they're all on. Oh, we're missing some. I missed plugging some in. 1, 2, 3, 4 I missed plugging in. I just ran by a group of these entirely, I guess. It was you. And are you plugged in somewhere? I plugged them into each other. That's one thing, you know, with 1.2 that's going to be coming out eventually, where they're going to be fixing things. Yes, this is going to allow our manifolds to manifold, which I think is going to be very helpful for whenever we get this up and running. But I feel like whenever 1.2 happens, I think allowing us to daisy chain machines together like we can with the batteries would be very good and helpful. And this is already full. Is that what we're seeing here? You can't make, oh, it makes 15 a minute. So yeah, there you go. Or it makes 93 a minute. Wait. Oh yeah, there's that whole thing. So now we get this figured out. So we have, what did we decide? 4,800 a minute coming out. We have 4,800 per minute. Where'd you go? 4,800 iron ingots or copper ingots per minute. So then let's see, what is 780 divided by, what was it, 93.75? 8.32. We can get 8 of these machines together on a single line to send out. What was it? What I said it was? 8.32. So yeah, let's just make it an even 8 per line to fit on a Mark V belt. We'll have our mergers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 that all have a Mark II coming out because it's 93 a minute or whatever. Then we'll just go ahead and have the Mark V. That's 8. How many left in this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are left in this row. Let's go ahead and put one of these on here, and I can get rid of this line now, and I can get rid of this line now. And we'll have, like we said, then we'll have 6. How are we going to get the ones coming down, too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I haven't thought. This is something I didn't plan out. Not gonna lie. What it's gonna look like coming down from on high. Straight mode. Actually, we'll do... Yes, actually, straight mode. Here. Or to there. That's also fine, I guess. We go our stackable row. Run this. Oh, so it's too high also to get to line up with that other one, which is good to know. Actually, we can do it this way. Straight, and then it goes down. Well, I think we're going to have to go up anyway. So let's see, this will come. Actually, this can just do this. Do a little hop, skip, and a jump to here. Then come back down to here. I don't know what the deal is with this straight mode. More and more lately, it feels like not staying straight. But that could just be me and my own lack of knowledge of how things work in this video game. Up to here. Up to here. Let's do the next one down. So it's not clipping as much. So this row can at least stay normal. And then there will be a merger for here. Actually, this I want to go away, and I want to have this meet at the merger. Ah, I wanted it to be nice and straight. Merger. Going that way. There we go. Why? I don't know why. I can't tell you why. But it is what it is. And these two, and that'll give us an even 8. An even 8 there. So then that gives us, let's see, what is it? 93. It's 93.75 by air by 8 is 750 a minute. So we need to have, now we need to figure out where, I guess down here is where we're going to have our 5, that's what it was, right? It was 4,800 divided by 780, 6.1. 6.1 stocks. I don't like that at all. But there's so many presents. I'm going to gather all these up when the episode ends. So 6.1. So one of these is going to have just something funky. So anyway, we'll have 8 now coming this way. I think this will work. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not going to not work. I just need to figure out in my head how I'm going to make it happen. So yeah, then these lines can come run right alongside here and line up. So then that's, yeah, to there is fine. And we need to have our conveyor lifty fellers for the ones that come across. Wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm gonna make it, assuming that's how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to be sad. Not sad, annoyed. Please, please, thank you. Hey, alright. So now we have 3 lines coming in, and then these, this is going to be just 4. It's 93, 75 by 4 is 375. For 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess technically we only need to mark 4 for these. And now we can run and have all of these come down to the same place. I would love it if this would reach. I'd love it. I love it. Another one right next to it for his friend. Which is you. You're not going to reach, are you? Oh my gosh. But it's off kilter just a hair. Needs to scoot over just a little bit. It's not right in the middle. It's right next to the middle, obviously. I could have checked that before we got going, but... And you can run just to meet up in the middle. And so can you. So there's everything on the bottom. Now we need to figure out how we're going to bring these out. I guess we could run... I could do the same. Run a half. All the way down. And do it in the same fashion I was just doing those in. Oh no, this is going to be funky now, isn't it? Oh wait, that actually could work out in my favor. Oh, so these will need to be... We'll get this figured out. These should be this should be a full. 1 second. Forgot about the half scooch on these. So I'm going to have to, instead of doing it like I did below, where I place the splitters first, or the mergers first, I'm just going to have to place the first merger and then run this down all the way. We can still do 8 though, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course. Is it here? I'm gonna run it down past that next one just for safety. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was right. Someone write it down. It's a day to be remembered where I was right. I'm always dramatic about that. And then, oh, it's a marriage where I'm never right about it. Yeah. Don't be ridiculous. Or redonkulous. Now we have these. And then we'll have, again, we have our half scooch. How many do we have up here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be able to combine this, and I think what we're going to end up doing is going 3 high. on the other side. Because that will actually work out okay. Where'd my, give me a stand. Give me a stand. There's a stand. Where this can run to here. And we'll just run this down this little tight corridor here. Like so. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we will have, again, 8. We had 4 on this side. 4 on the other side, rather. And 4 on this side. And then this guy goes a little uppies. Oh, whoa. And then we'll run the other, this thingy to there. And we'll have this one do an uppies as well. Whenever it comes off of where it is. Have to run it over here first. Don't even know if I'm running it far enough. Rather go less far than too far. Sorry, I had to go check my time here. Bring you around town. Whoa. I love it when it does stuff like that. And then this will have our final 8. Oh. Just holding control. Is that enough? Maybe. But no, I think this is actually easier to do it this way. Now that we're here. And then we're going to have to come down somehow. Which, you know, oh man. I don't know what it is. Oh, I know what the problem is. I made a comment, I think, either earlier in this video or in the last video about how my hands were like this weird feeling of being asleep. And it was because the height of my desk was wrong, and so my hands were down at a weird angle. Which will absolutely make all of that make sense. Now we can put one here that is, nope, I want it on the line, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run another one maybe here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It just, thank you. And then down at the end, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, now my hand is like doing that thing where, you know, when your like limbs wake up after they've been asleep and they feel all blah, 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 blah. That's what my hand feels like right now. You to here. You to here. You to here. Now we have, what did we decide? We need 7. Let's see, it's 4,800 divided by 780. There's our 7 different containers here. We need 7 containers that all link out to 7 sinks. Where do I want the containers? Facing this way? I think I do. Let's just go ahead and line up with these fellas over here. Because it ends up being, this is actually going to change. Maybe, actually, we'll see. So we'll need 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll have an entry here. Have just basically one. Well, no, we'll make them tight. Run it over here as far as we can. For 1. No, can we? Yeah, we can. 2, 3. I think we can. Nope. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then can we put our sinks? If I do this, put these two down here. Then can we do our sinks back along here? Starting here. Is that too close? I don't think that's too close. Like I said, we'll need 7. 1 for every overflow. And how ridiculous do I want to make this? I do like ridiculous. First, let's go ahead and start loading up here. So this is a full 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run you to here. Into there. Then I need this. Over here. Thank you. And it is 90, what was it, 97 and a half? 93.75 times 4. This is 375, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is 375 copper ingot per minute. This, and this one come to here, and this is a full 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a full 8. So that's a full 8, and a full 8 is 750, because I could have just taken that by 2. Oops, this is 750. And then this one is a full 750, darn it. This one's a full 750. This one, oh, it does that. You hate to see it. That works. This one was 750. This was times 7. Now this is not quite 750. It's 750 minus 3.75, right? 75 a minute. Oh, no. So it's 93.75 minus 75 is 18.75. So 750 minus 18.75. So much math. 731.25 per minute. 731.25. And then this one is 750. Wait. That's this one. That's this one. And then all of these, except for one, are... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that math doesn't math either. Because then we have 8 up there. That's 93.75 times 8 by 4. It's 3,000. 8 by 3. 2250. So if all of these are 750, there's something weird somewhere. I don't know. I got nothing for you, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. So then, how do I want to get these down? Because I do need to have them with their overflows. Maybe I can put your guys' overflows up here. There's an idea. And you guys would maybe connect down to those ones? No, I don't want it that way. While this is going, do I have anything yellow up here? I do have some yellow. Oh, just because it's the unload is making these yellow. That's actually fine with me, all things considered. But I'd rather have them backed up from having too much stuff in them as opposed to having not enough. Can I put... Oh, here's a question. We can do our splitters on the things. So like I can do a splitter on one of these now. Can I do a smart splitter? Ooh, I can. Okay, so that does answer that question for me then. What was the question you had? Hey, who knows? Who knows what my questions are and who they're for? So then can I do one of these for... You go this way. And then this way. So it's boom. And then like there. This is the slime, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. Is that right? No, it was 4. I thought it would be 4, but then I wasn't sure, and I second guessed myself. There's where it's in line. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this next one is too tall, I'm gonna be annoyed. Whoa. Connect 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautimous. And we're unloading everything, and now all of our 4,800-ish a minute copper ingots are coming out. And then we can do a smart splitter on all of these. Here. I don't know if this is going to work. Just go overflow left. Maybe. Then they'll come down to here. Ooh, wait. I have another fun idea. Put this to line up here. Then I want... Oh, but that's probably not going to be... Let's see. Hold on. I have so many thoughts. I think that lines up. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this gonna work? Oh, it reaches. Okay. And they're on the straight. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, and some of these are already full. Are you kidding me? That's amazing that they're already full. Okay, so then we'll do more lines with these thingies. Nope, with these for here. Please. So then we do a smart splitter for this. That is overflow right. And then this one, to be in line, is already on overflow right. I didn't know I could. Oh, I didn't realize I could attach those like that. That's awesome. Uh, uh, it just barely. If I do it this way, is it gonna clip? And if I do it, it doesn't matter which way I do it, it's gonna clip, huh? I think I'm okay with it. I don't want to fight it. I don't want to fight it. And run you guys down to here. With some entries here. One for you. One for you. Now these ones on the bottom, we do the same way. We run it just along this bottom all the way, all the way through. And then it comes to here. This one will run back along this same line. This is getting a little tight in here, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's gonna work out. Why do I think it's gonna work out? Because it has to. It just has to. Okay. So now there's all of those, which again looks just absolutely incredible. And then we run these to give our friends power. And then we're done with copper, which feels nigh on impossible. There's a world where that just, it just goes right through. That doesn't even clip. Now, why aren't you? Oh, you're going because you're a Mark 1. There we go. Now, how much does that shoot up our numbers for how many per minute we're getting? Is the question. Oh, yeah, quite a bit. 268. The goal is 1,000. Will we ever get there? I don't know. I'd love to get there someday. And now we can go back to making our copper ingots that'll go out for the all-clad aluminum. And this is, I'm honestly going to go ahead and make all this. This doesn't need to be Mark 5. This could be Mark 4. Thought I had this as Mark 4. No, that's Mark 4. This is Mark 5. For consistency's sake. But that'll work. And then I'll make all this Mark 4 going across. Oops, he doodles. I pushed the wrong button again, as I am wont to do. And then I'll run this all the way down, but I will have a marker on here that says this is only however many a minute. I don't even remember how many a minute it is now. Here and to here. So that can at least, it can at least work its way down here. It is 100 a minute. So I think I have 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Because that's how counting works. We've talked about this. Okay. Look at this monstrosity that we've made. This is the biggest, I think this is the biggest like single production thing I've ever made before. It's just, it's so, got so much and it's so big. And I think the only things that are yellow are just because they haven't unloaded entirely yet, I think. So this is like kind of a reverse manifold that needs to work itself out. That will work itself out, I do believe. It just needs to get there. So I'm going to go ahead and make a sign here that calls out. Well, actually, we can make it down there so we can get presents along the way. Wait, do we want to go down there? Doopy doopy doo. Man, you know what this means? No, okay. I was going to say this means iron's next, but not quite. So this is, right now it's 360 a minute, right? But the math we did, 375. This is, oh, I can just do this. This here, turn it around. 375. 375. Why did it turn again? There we go. Perfect. And then down here, I can show that it's actually only 100 going in there. That feels like the correct thing to do. I hope our bauxite's doing better. I haven't been paying attention to that. And now I can put a sign right here that says 100 copper ingots, which means we have 275 available for when we start next time looking into the insanity that's going to be 300 a minute of all those parts. You can't see it. Maybe you can hear it. You definitely can't see it, but I have a big goofy smile on my face because this makes me happy that we've done this. Ah, I like all that green. You're next. You're next. But I hope you have had a good day today. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. And we'll see you in the next one. See ya.